A kind day to you all. I'm Kinsmark, and I'm just checking in because I have a strange glitch to report concerning Escape from Tarkov. I've covered this game fairly extensively, and all of you that have seen that series have likely seen that I've consistently had a smooth frame rate in the game until now, because as you can see, I'm dealing with less than 30 FPS all of a sudden. I just checked into the game tonight after the small update that I had to load this morning because I wanted to do a few matches in my downtime, and I can hardly even consider this sort of frame rate playable for this game. I'll upload this episode in 60 FPS so that you guys can really see what I'm dealing with and that it isn't just the hosting service slowing things down. I am confused about this because the updates that the Battlestate Games devs have put forward lately have supposedly had more to do with things like the connection and stabilization and implementing anti-cheat measures that are stronger than the things that were already in place. And I hadn't seen much. I'll check around and clarify in the captions if I see anything about this to do with graphical settings or optimizations or de-optimizations, as the case apparently is. And I'm just posting this up so that I can forward it to some of their glitch report systems and show that I can clearly compare footage from just a few days ago to this and say that something happened in the rendering from one iteration of the game to the next, and it ain't good. So I'm a little sad about that because I still have some episodes that I'd like to record for this in the near future. Apologies for the cough. I am still shaking a cold, and I have a map to check out because Interchange just dropped a few days ago. Well, actually about a week ago, as of this recording, and maybe a little more. I don't know. I'm a little confused and fuzzy on the timeline. Just recently, let's say. And I have a few guns that I've acquired recently, as in like in the last few weeks, that since the last server wipe I didn't have in that last main series run of this game, and that I'd like to check out and to try for the first time on recorded episodes, because they haven't implemented yet the competitive arena mode that isn't risking any of one's gear that they've announced is coming at some point in the future for this game. So for now, any testing of gear comes with the risk of maybe losing it, even for the first time. So that's why I've saved some of those things for the recording of episodes, so that if I do lose it, I can at least show you guys the little time that I had my hands on it for. And I may have to wait on doing that, and some of the rumors that I've seen cycling around about the coming updates for the implementation of anti-cheat measures and the like may require some server wipes. I haven't seen any of that confirmed. I've just heard rumblings about it, and that would come as sort of a shame if they wipe the servers ahead of my ability to actually show off any of the stuff that I've got in this cycle of things. And strangely, I'm starting to notice, because I am recording this in real time in game, that the frame rate is like smoothing out. This is a strange occurrence that I've never run into in this game. Let me just click out of this real quick. Yeah, this is a much higher frame rate than I had just a minute ago. And, whoa, geez, okay, weird. So, facing this way, it smooths out. That, I'd assume, is like 30 to 50 FPS, looking this way. And then I suddenly crank around here, and it plummets to like 15. So, some environmental effect, I can only assume, or some lighting shader to do with maybe like the sun or something weird. Because if I look up, geez, that's like 60 now. Yeah, so there's something I can face the camera toward here that just jitters the camera out and the frame rate like crazy. And I couldn't even start to really speculate with any confidence as to what that is. I'm just reporting the symptoms, and hopefully the techno doctors over there at Battlestate Games can figure something out and can use this information to make improvements accordingly. So I'm certainly not concerning myself with the conduction of a full match here. I'm just sort of meandering around as a scav and showing you guys what it is that I'm seeing, so that the proper parties can use this information to do with what they will. So anyway, thank you guys, and also I appreciate the patience, because I know there is a significant call, actually, for me to do some more Escape from Tarkov episodes, and I appreciate the enthusiasm that you guys show for my coverage of this game, because I certainly enjoy it, and I'm sad to have to delay it a little while until this, whatever this is, gets sorted out, and I'll check in the next hour or so and cut the footage over for you to see now, as to whether this is a phenomenon limited to the customs map or if it's something that I'm encountering across all or at least several maps. I don't know as of saying this out loud, although you now do, because you've now seen the footage that I haven't recorded yet in my time. So, oh, hi, are you... Oh, shit. Alright, well, that was a player, I think. Anyway, I'll let you guys know what the deal is with this, and then, oh yeah, that was a player scav that just didn't like the way I muzzled him, so I can't really fault him for that. I did act a little aggressive there, because I was concerned. So, anyway, I'll check out the new features for the game as soon as I am able, because there are a lot of new things that have added to the game since the last time I covered it, and I'll do that properly and in more articulate detail once I can do so smoothly. So, thank you all kindly for watching, thank you for your patience, and I'll see you guys in the next Escape from Tarkov episode, hopefully to come soon here on the channel. I'm Kinsmark, and as always, I wish you all good gaming, and Godspeed. I'd also like to call out Azek Ariman for leaving some incredibly helpful comments on several episodes in this series, though I feel I may have made poor use of them in this episode. Cheers all the same, though, and I'll see y'all in the next one.